This is all... Okay, look here, look. We have 16 people who... Okay, it can't be me. Can't be Byakuya. I don't know, like... I can't tell who's suspicious or not at all. Really. Is this still locked? Oh, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
What?
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. This whole time, Fuyuhiko still hasn't come running or anything. Where the hell was Peko anyway? Okay, now you can explain yourself, Peko. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Okay. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. Doesn't seem like anyone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means, someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who?
I did it!
Ah, it's here!
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. Oh, by the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
Liar!
I'm serious. Wanna see?
I do.
Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In the popularity contest, he'd take first place.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. This is all such a mystery right now. I am having some intense trouble piecing anything together. This duralumin case. All the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked. You have the key! Byakuya had the key to this particular duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. See? It's open. Forks, knives, iron skewers, and various tools. I forgot the list already, but it was like 20 skewers, 20 forks, or something like that. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Unless if the killer was Byakuya himself. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. But Byakuya couldn't have tripped the circuit breaker either, because he was in the kitchen hall. Or the dining hall. Or whatever you call that place. I guess you're right about that. Peko, what do you gotta say for yourself? I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here? Does that mean... So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to all on your own?
Yeah.
Well, that is... You can't say? Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me. Excuse me? What was that? Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... Why do they all keep acting like the bathroom actually has somebody inside it? If a bathroom has been locked for this long, wouldn't you normally just suspect that no one's in it and it's been accidentally locked? I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. Wait. Is it the food? Peko took some food with her, right? 2 people ate the food. Peko, Akane, and who was the other person? Byakuya? Food? What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Cause if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Food. Does it have to do with the world's tastiest food dishes? This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Oh, okay, so it's not linked to the dining hall one. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? So what does the timer do? It means at that specific time it changes the temperature, right? Is that it here? Yep. Are we good to go? Nope. We're missing something still, apparently. What did we not look at? We looked at that. Doesn't look like anyone did anything to the circuit breaker. Nothing looks suspicious. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? Throwing something? Poking at it? Peko's sword? I don't think Peko did it though, because that would be way too obvious. What are we missing? Cameras? I'm sure whoever's watching it definitely knows who the killer is. Even so, they're making us figure it out for ourselves. But why? Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but... when I got here, she was gone.
Yeah...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Okay. Monokuma never put in that rule about how... Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the building. About how you can't have someone helping you, so I wonder if this case can possibly have multiple people collaborating together too? Not too sure. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. See, this is strange because if he was talking to Makoto, sure, I can believe that someone would think Makoto's not the killer, but like, Hajime is a pretty guarded person, pretty sensible, I don't see why you would think that he's not the killer. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought. You sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. Everything that comes out of this guy's mouth is so strange. Yeah, exactly! I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Hey, what are you doing? He's still looking for your dumb earring? But they're gonna find something here, because Byakuya was standing on the floorboards. What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question. We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here. Under the floor? Why? Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? Chiyoki's actually pretty smart, huh? Probably gamer sense. I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? What? What? That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. From the bathroom! The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. It's an old building, right? So there might not actually be a toilet inside. It could just be the hole where the toilet was. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right, Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did? Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? That's what we should be asking you. He probably wants to come to the party, but he's so prickly and guarded. He doesn't know how to invite himself to the party. I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. You're not coming to the party? Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Chiaki, don't say people's thoughts out loud like that. You know, they have trouble expressing it, so don't... If you express it for them, they're just gonna get really pissed off and defensive and just, I don't know, shield up. Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk? No, it's not like that, but... See what I mean? He's so angry! I know, because I'm the same way. Leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here? He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. Bingo. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Oh dear. How many people do we have investigating with us? Chiaki. Nagito. Hey! What are you just chilling out there for? God. I guess for now, I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there, I think. Also, Fuyuhiko came by not long after the party started. Thanks, Chiaki, you're a great help. I don't mean that sarcastically either. Oh my god, Byakuya, his portrait. Is there any merit in going into the hotel restaurant? By the way, one thing that I am not sure how important it is, but earlier this morning, before Byakuya talked about the party, remember when we first arrived? We were like the 4th person there. Teru, Sonia, and Nekomaru were already there, but they were like not talking to each other. So I wonder if that's like related to anything at all. Hey! What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Huh? Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki says she saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch. It's true. Went for a little walk, and then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Hey, Hajime, don't say that! Now he's not gonna join us. You don't say things like that, okay? If someone wants to join, you don't say things like, huh? I can't believe you would actually want to do that. That's so not you. Don't say that! Sorry, I'm getting really angry about this because I hate it when people do that to me too. Why the hell would I do that? It's just coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. On some level, I can connect with Fuyuhiko because the defensive stuff that he does, oh my god, I do that shit all the time. Well, and then I grew up. Now then, We must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook. Tch, he lives next to me, brah. I know. Huh? It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma!
Yay! Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma. I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play stalker by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Pretty please. Thank you. What? What?
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Wow, they got a lot more high tech in this one, huh? Oh wait, it's because we are in virtual reality. That's why we can do all these things. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh? What is that? How come he has so many books in his room? There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya? There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Does that mean that someone dropped it off? Oh yeah, because the thing with our face on it outside of our cottage, that's the mailbox, right? Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa! Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Oh, wait, suddenly Byakuya's actions make a lot of sense then, because he was trying to gather everyone together so that he could be on the lookout and save whoever's gonna be killed, right? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe... this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about all this by himself without telling anyone? His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. What? Did you send that letter? Don't tell me you're the one who sent that letter. Are you the one playing a prank? Quote, quote, prank? Is that really why he's being quiet? I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? If the person who wrote this letter isn't the person who killed Byakuya, that's actually a pretty terrifying thought too, because we were all buddy-buddy, trying to be friends, and then someone who didn't even have plans to kill anybody else just decided, okay, I'm gonna kill someone now. Hajime, there's probably not much time until the class trial starts. Probably. Ha! Which reminds me, you asked Mahito for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Why? Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. He definitely knows more. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Is that the only thing here? There's gotta be more, right? How come his room has like a nice pile of books and everything? How come mine... Hey! Alright. Yeah, like his room seems more furnished than mine for some reason. Looks like the room's interior design isn't all that different from mine. There's not much to worry about in here. This bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. Fair enough. I'm surprised the gigantic bookshelf here doesn't catch your eye. I guess Hajime is not much of a reader. The shower room is beyond here. It's well organized and there's nothing suspicious about it. Nothing here really looks like a clue. Guess we're leaving, but Nagito is being so fishy. I feel like even if he's not the killer, he definitely has something to do with all of this. It's weird. He knows something more, and he's not saying about it. He's not talking about it on purpose. Okay, so are we ready to go back? Can we go this way? Oh, we can! Okay. I don't have a reason to, so... Is anyone hanging around elsewhere? Akane is at the beach. Why is Akane at the beach? That's strange. Let's go find her. It's nighttime too. Must be pretty cold at the beach. Yo, how's your investigation going? Okay, I guess. How about you? I'm moving around so I can think better. A legitimate method of getting yourself composed. If you go for a little swim, I'm sure you'll think of something, don't you think? No, wait. Before you think, don't you still need some kind of clue as the first step? Huh? Huh? Is that how it is? Well, don't sweat the complicated stuff. I'm sure she doesn't plan on thinking or investigating. Well, maybe if she exercises here, maybe during the trial she'll think of something. We'll do the collecting, Akane can do the rest of the thinking, okay? Okay, that seems to be it. So, next step should be Hiyoko. Hiyoko is at the supermarket. Is anyone... No, no one's at the park. Everyone else... Hey, where's Gundam? Where's Gundam, Peko, Nekomaru, and... Yeah. I don't know where they are. Nagito is off doing whatever he wants to, so... No clue where he is. Probably time to check the pet. Okay, you're okay so far. By the way, before the trial starts, I think we can... Oh, where is it? There was a place to buy skills with my hope fragments, right? Right here, you can buy skills. Okay, we're gonna look at this later, just before the trial, okay? I'm actually not too sure which skills would be good because... Yeah, like, I don't know what the trial is gonna be like, right? I'm assuming they must have changed up stuff, so... Maybe we'll need to get a feel for it first before we decide which skill is good. Where is the supermarket? Oh, we're level 20 already, huh? Seems like it goes by pretty fast. Yo. To be honest, I feel sorry about the loss of Mr. Ham Hands. If that's true, then she should stop calling him that. What are you doing here anyway? Did you find any clues for the case? Nope, nothing. I'm here because I have important business to do. Important business? You wanna know? I ran out of snacks, so I came here to get some. Hot snacks? Yep, this one! My favorite gummies! There's a lot of gummies here! Snacks, not the case, huh? But it's not just gummies, you know? Cookies, chocolates, candies, everything I like is here. What I really want to eat are Japanese sweets, but they're not here. Such a lousy selection. I figured she liked Japanese sweets. That seems like what the ultimate traditional dancer would like. It can't be helped, so I'll tolerate these goodies since I'm such a nice girl. She seems to know a lot about the supermarket. Then... Yeah, the kits. Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits as well. Hyoko might know something about the night vision goggles and the self-defense kits. Yeah, you wanna like talk to me about them, girl? Hey, there's something I want to ask you. What now? If you want to ask, why did you show it with your attitude? That's easy for you to say. You're totally panicking. You're funny, so I'll answer for you. Yeah, thanks. Then, did you notice anything missing here? Like something that's not food or items you'd use on a daily basis? Missing? Probably a self-defense kit. There are clearly less here than there were before. A self-defense kit? That's probably what was in Byakuya's duralumin case. Looks like one pair of night vision goggles is missing too. I think that's it. I see. Thanks. Just as I thought, the killer got night vision goggles from here and used them for their crime. So... Byakuya got... I was under the impression that Byakuya is the one who got the night vision goggles, just in case, right? Not the killer. Because we found the case for the goggles inside Byakuya's duralumin case. But Hajime doesn't seem to think so. Hey, Hajime! You owe me one, got it? You better pay me back double someday, okay? It's a promise! Surely I'm in a terrible debt. Hey, if Fuyuhiko... Like, I don't know yet because I haven't spent any free time with him, but if Fuyuhiko is so prickly because I assume he has had a bad upbringing, then what kind of upbringing do you have to produce a girl like this? I'm really curious. I don't think we need to look at the items again. We can't even look at the defense kits anyway. Pretty neat little market though. They have spam over here, cola, surfboards. Huh, I wonder if that will come in handy later. Well, seems like Hyoko and Akane were the only two people not at the hotel. Everyone else is just either at the hotel or I don't know where they are, pretty much. So I guess we'll just go back. Fuyuhiko's outside. Okay, I think we just go here now. No one's around here, right? Alright. Oh, hey! You're so small, I didn't even see you. Too cruel! This is just too cruel! Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside. Since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
I see, the renovation. So that's why you cover them up.
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island.
But you let us go in! You said it was okay! You said it was okay! You lied to me!
This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's too cruel, too cruel.
Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can keep on crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it! Okay, I'm glad you were thinking that and not saying that out loud. Just leave her alone, okay? She's been through a lot of shit. Leave this poor girl alone. Monomi, best girl. Anyone in the hotel? Nah, everyone's just too busy investigating and stuff. I'll have to say though, I'm not used to seeing the night sky in general. I'm so used to seeing like the concrete walls of the school, so this is a little bit strange and just kind of eerie feeling, you know? No, actually knowing that it's outside and it's dark. Huh. We can't look underneath there because there's a fence. Okay. What the hell was that loud voice just now? He probably got back his earring. So we couldn't check behind the counter here. Nothing suspicious about the fire extinguisher. Hello everyone. Where's Gundam? Where's Gundam? Yeah, Nagito's not here. Alright. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nida, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Shit! What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. Okay, you're talking a lot about your shit. I don't need to hear this. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Yeah, I thought, you know, we were gonna ask you to go on guard duty. What happened to that? Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout? And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Huh, okay, they're really trying to tell me that somebody was in the bathroom. Can we see this again? The bathroom was occupied before the party started to after the blackout. So it can't be anyone that was at the party, right? Who wasn't at the party? Peko, Peko, yep, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko. Wasn't that pretty much it? Teru was in the kitchen. Not too sure about that. We did hear his voice during the blackout though. Got anything new for me? Oh, this again. Sure, we can do this again. Mahiru? Kazuichi, Ibuki.
何も見えねえぞ。
Mahiru,
足踏まないでよ
Hiyoko, Byakuya. See, the thing is, the things that Byakuya say here, it doesn't seem like he's being killed. And actually, how did the killer kill him without him making a noise? Cause he got stabbed like 10 times. So I can't imagine that Byakuya wouldn't make any sort of noise. Nagito. Akane. Gundam didn't say shit. This is... Teru Teru, I'm a little bit suspicious of him still.
これってブレーカーが落ちたんじゃないですか
Kazu. Okay, thanks Ibuki. Yes, praise, praise. Don't bite me again, okay? Okay, so if we look at the list of people who was in the room, or should I say who actually made a sound during the blackout. Funnily enough, we didn't make a sound, but we were there because we know. Nagito, Byakuya, Gundam didn't say anything. Kazu was there. Teru Teru, Nekomaru, where was he anyway? He didn't say anything. Was he already in the washroom by that point? Because he was looking for one. Fuyuhiko wasn't there. Akane was there. Chiaki was outside with Monomi. Sonia was there. Pekka wasn't there. Ibuki was there. Mikan! Hey, she didn't say anything. Surprisingly. Even though after the blackout, she was like, ah! And all. Mahiru, Hiyoko. Okay, so the people who did not make a noise during the blackout is Nekomaru, Gundam, Mikan, Pekko. Huh. And Chiaki. Interesting, interesting. Is that pretty much it then? Oh, we gotta talk to Mahiru and Mikan for the autopsy. Hey Chiaki. Did I talk to you already? I can't remember. Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's ring. He found it just now, didn't he? That's why he was screaming. Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? Sorry. I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Oh, this is super helpful, thank you! Let's take a look at this then. Nagito was standing closest to the lamp. See, I'm not sure if the lamp itself is actually relevant, because they were talking about it a little bit, so... People who are not in the room, Pekko, Chiaki. Teru Teru. Gundam was in the room, but he never talked. Byakuya. It would be more helpful if Mahiru drew the carpet too. I think that would help me, but that's okay, that's okay. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. Yeah, that's pretty far. And... I don't think anyone can move him, just like with Hifumi in 1. There's no way someone could have dragged him anywhere, right? So even if I want to think that maybe the blood-stained cloth in the storage room was used to like transport Byakuya or something, it kind of doesn't make sense because he's not really transportable. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Well, he's standing next to his case, right? So... Okay, so as soon as the blackout happened, he opened his case, got the night vision goggles to check out what was up. If I'm Byakuya, I made this party because I'm scared that someone's gonna get killed. So the moment the lights go off, I should immediately have realized that it's the killer setting something in motion. So I put on the night goggles, I see something, yell out, "What are you doing?" So Byakuya must have walked over to where the lamp is, right? Right next to Nagito. Huh? what's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? The cord? Wait, the cord goes to the storage room? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Why is it being the same wall as the storage room relevant? The iron? The iron? The lamp? The AC? The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means... So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Oh, well, I have to say that it's not dawned upon me what that extremely important clue is just yet. Should we... Okay, we have the autopsy. Can we look at that map again? Not map, but yeah, map. Truth bullets. The AC. Yeah. Might be because I played this across quite a few days, but I'm having some trouble piecing this together. Like bits and pieces, but not too sure. Wait. Mikan? Where Mikan fell? Can I assume that Mikan fell... Oh, where's that map? Okay, we can't see it again. Oh, maybe if we talk to Mahiru. Wait. Where Mikan fell? That's like the opposite direction of where Byakuya's body was. So when everyone's attention was, on Mikan, something must have been happening in the background. Is it related to the storage room? Were the 3 irons... Okay, irons produce heat. Is that related to the AC? Like, I don't know. I'm like grasping at straws here. Is it related to the temperature? Oh, oh god. I have no... Oh my god. I have no clue. Yeah. Alright, that's alright. It's super helpful. Thank you. Okay, Mikan, please let me know what you found. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. The skewer! It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Thank you, Mikan. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry! Talking about it made me sad! No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. It's okay, it's okay. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl. What is an awl? Where is the skewer is the bigger problem. Are we not gonna talk about Gundam? And the earring? Yes, the suspicious mountain. Right, it's that thing that we came across before, the Monokuma rock. Yeah, I wonder if the class trial location will be tropical themed. That would be kinda neat, I guess. Boop 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 boop, bye bye headmaster! A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Okay. Anyone around anywhere? Or has everyone? Oh my god. Okay. Yep, everyone's taken off. Well, I suppose a lot of things still have to be revealed during the trial then. The earring. The skewer. What happened to the skewer? Oh my god. Oh, we're right here. Okay, then. Oh my dear lord. That is like the 5th time I've done that. Okay, no pooping. I'll give you gifts later, okay? Hang in there, little snake. Huh? Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did it get here? Never mind that. How did they make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? They probably just rigged that up in Blender or something. 3D modeling. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all of this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. Still can't believe he's dead. Okay. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I know, they probably ran away. Oh, hell nah. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You, how can you say something so irresponsible? Later on, if they both still survive, I would like to see kind of elder sister, younger brother relationship between Mahito and Fuyuhiko. I think that would be neat. I think someone like Mahito would be suitable, very suitable for knocking him down to where he belongs. We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahito, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I am right here. Remember this well! A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. His earring is back. If I did, then I'm right.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. Hi, my Monomi. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Huh? You actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well. I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
He told us to come, but how do we get there? Well, he's sweating so much. I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Yeah, it's around the rock somewhere, right? But actually, I didn't want to walk in here yet because you know how I usually take a break right before the trial. So let's stop and take a look at the truth bullets. Monokuma file number 1. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. Estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Wait, so are these wounds? Are these the ones that Mikan was talking about? Because I was always under the impression that these were the wounds caused by that knife with the paint. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. The body under... Whoa. What the heck? What's happening? Weird scrolling. What the heck is happening? Oh, okay, I can't... If I scroll to the very bottom, it automatically scrolls up to the top or something. Anyway. The body under the table is face down as if Byakuya were reaching for something. Oh! Did someone poke something up from where the carpet isn't? The skewer? Like, he would have night goggles and he could see during the blackness, but nobody would be expecting a skewer to be, like, coming up from the floor, right? But I don't see how that would kill him, though, because the person would have had to stab him unexpectedly 10 times with a skewer, which seems unlikely. And I'm still not sure if it's the skewer or the knife. Bloodstained knife found under the table where the body was discovered. A glowing paint-like substance coats it. A pool of blood, or bloodstain under the table. A pool of blood formed around the body underneath the table. A lot of blood was splattered against the inside of the tablecloth. Also, there was no sign that the body was dragged through the bloodstain. Gaps in the floorboard. Gundam dropped one of his earrings, and we suspect that he crawled under the floorboard to get his earring back, or something. The skewer? The AC timer in the dining hall was set to 11:30 p.m. The AC timer in the office was also set to 11:30 p.m. Could you use the AC timer to activate a blackout? Because I think the immediate assumption when you have a blackout is that someone actually went and touched the circuit breaker. But if you can somehow preset a time, then you don't need to be there, right? So it could be someone inside the dining hall who set all that up. So I feel like right now, the AC timer, the circuit breaker, the lamp, like a lot of, like the iron maybe too. All these things are interconnected. The lamp in particular. A circuit breaker... Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Wait. You know how when you're like at home and sometimes the fuse... What do you call that? What's the verb for it? Like the fuse dies? That happens when you use too much electricity at once, right? So, could it be the combination of the 3 irons, which would produce a lot of electricity, the lamp, plus the 2 ACs, and then all of those things were overloading the circuit, so the blackout occurred. Okay, now I feel much better. I'm pretty convinced that this should be the case. Yeah, those 3 irons weren't actually used to iron anything. It was just to produce the maximum amount of heat, aka the maximum amount of electricity. Okay, I hope I'm somewhere on the mark, because otherwise I'd be pretty off. Night vision goggles found under the table where the body was discovered. Apparently it came from the supermarket. Some spec ops thing going on here. Okay, I don't know how this is relevant, seriously. Embarrassing pose. During the blackout, Mikan tripped and fell in the dining hall. What the heck did she trip on? By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position. Did she trip on the lamp cord? But it's not in the picture here, so I guess not. Hey, wait. Back to the whole electricity overload thing. This would have to mean that whoever planned the circuit, the electricity to cut off, was the person who turned on the irons and the person who set the AC, right? Okay, I know Nagito was the one who turned off the irons, but he's also the person who is most closely associated with the storage room, I think. I don't know who else went in there. So, Duralumin case, the case that Byakuya had with him. There's a lot of security equipment inside and a hard plastic case as well. The key to the other Duralumin case is inside here too. Yup. Okay. Wait, hard plastic? Oh yeah, that's the Spec Ops goggles case. Ibuki's account. During the blackout, Ibuki was able to discern all the noise people were making. Mahiru, Kazuichi, Ibuki, Mahiru, Hiyoko, Byakuya, Nagito, Akane, Teru, Sonia. Yeah, perhaps the breaker overloaded. Yeah, that's how electricity works. Kazuichi... Okay. Gundam did not talk, but, You know, my first assumption was that Teru was in the kitchen and he was yelling to the dining hall. But if you think about it, there's 2 doors separating the kitchen and the dining hall, so how the hell would we have heard him so clearly? From what he's saying, is he trying to mislead us into thinking that he was in the kitchen the whole time or something? Huh. Oh, you know what? Something about Teru too. When we were in the kitchen, Hajime mentioned something about the cooking stove providing light. So cooking is another big way to use electricity. Not sure if that's relevant. But Teru could totally have left the kitchen and went to the storage room to turn on the irons. If it's not Nagito, I mean. Even though I still think Nagito is suspicious as hell. Irons in the storage room. There were 3 irons placed inside the storage room. When Nagito found them, they were all turned on. Yeah. We don't know when they were turned on, but when we first got to the old building, they weren't turned on. So presumably, it was turned on sometime after everyone arrived. So the people inside shouldn't have been able to turn on the storage room. Which means the people outside are the ones who are suspicious. Chiaki, Peko, Teru, Fuyuhiko. Teru is a name that's been coming up a few times in our investigation so far. Storage room tablecloth. A blood-stained tablecloth was found randomly stuffed inside the laundry hamper. Not sure how this relates to anything. Teru's account. The gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. Yeah, that's why Teru couldn't use it during the blackout. Yeah, gas stove, another thing that causes or contributes to the circuit breaker overloading. But like when we were talking to him though, it sounded like he was in the kitchen and I just don't know where he was during the blackout. He was talking, but I have no idea where he was supposed to be. Party dishes. Teru poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. We never even got to talk to Peko. She just ran off. What in the world? Fire door. If a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep fire from spreading. No clue how that's relevant. No clue. Kitchen equipment list. The skewer. Apparently there's an iron plate for BBQ and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. If they're pointing out those items in particular, are they important? I mean, they certainly are things that generate a lot of electricity, I guess. Chiaki's account. When Chiaki was standing guard outside, Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building, then walked away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this kid did nothing. Murder threat. A threatening letter was found inside Byakuya's room. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. The author of this letter is unknown. Kazuichi's account. During the search for Byakuya after the blackout, Kazuichi headed straight to the office. He didn't see anyone there, including Peko. Yeah, Peko is another person that could have access to the storage room while we weren't looking, but I just don't feel like it's her, because it just doesn't make sense from a narrative perspective. She didn't get to defend herself, she didn't get to say anything, so they really make you want to suspect her, but because they make you want to suspect her, that probably means she isn't it. Mikan's autopsy results. According to Mikan's autopsy, Byakuya sustained several puncture wounds to his chest and abdomen. The wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon roughly 5 mm in diameter. So it's okay to trust Mikan's over the Monokuma file, right? Because the Monokuma file only mentions stab wounds, which could be, like, the skewer. Doesn't have to be the knife. Maybe the killer planted the knife there, because obviously the knife was underneath the table the whole time. But it wasn't... We didn't find any missing knives on the equipment list though, so... Does that mean that knife was from the derailment case that Byakuya locked up? Man... Nekumaru's account. Nekumaru kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered. Who was in the bathroom? Who was in the bathroom? I don't know. But when we went back to the old building for the last time earlier, we didn't see Gundam anywhere and heard his voice, so maybe he was in the bathroom then. Man, I just don't. Yeah, okay, well, so that's all the clues then. And yes, let's mull on it a little bit, and we'll come back with the first class trial of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair very shortly. I'm guessing I'm not gonna think too hard about it, cause, yeah. I will see you very soon then.